Hey everybody, this is Bessie from Star Wars Comics, and I just finished watching what will be the last episode of the Clone Wars series. It is exactly as sad as you think it will be. My voice can't even keep up. I'm kind of sad as I'm making this non-spoiler review. I gotta say that I don't want to spoil it for everybody because I know it will officially come out tomorrow, so I'll let you guys have the chance to view it first and then come to this channel tomorrow for a spoiler review, so keep that in mind. Watch this last episode before coming to this channel and watching when I will post a spoilerific review. But for this non-spoiler review, all I gotta say is that if you thought it is sad to this point, the last episode will be one of the most gut-wrenching things I have seen as far as the animated shows. If I want to compare this to anything, I want to compare it to the finale of season 2 of Rebels. That was one of the most gut-wrenching, and I can watch it to this day and feel like I missed something on it. I watched something new, you know? It always has that gritty feeling where you know nothing is gonna be worked out. Even though you wish for the best in these characters and in the storyline, ultimately you know that it's gonna end sadly and with the death of somebody. Now, there's a lot of things, if you guys think about it, there's a lot of things that are public due to the Ahsoka novel. We kind of know how Dave Filoni will take the direction with the finale, so I'm trying to give it a non-spoiler review here, but ultimately what I can kind of say through what you guys know, and it is not considered spoilers because, as I said, there's been years of the Ahsoka novel that you guys have read that novel and watched videos on what happened with Ahsoka after Revenge of the Sith and stuff like that we've covered on the channel. In a non-spoiler way, what I can say is that everything is concluded in the end. We get to see Maul's conclusion to the series and how he ultimately escapes and reorganizes his criminal syndicate into what will be later known as the Crimson Dawn, as we see in the Solo Star Wars movie. We get to see Ahsoka and Rex fake their deaths and how they ultimately go on to survive past their republic, which is now reformed into a galactic empire. What is interesting to see, however, is the clone troopers' transition. That was the main focal point, I think, is what we were wondering about. You see, as I said, this is public information. If we go with Ahsoka and Maul and Rex, we kind of know how everything happened there through the novels and comics and stuff like that, even a bit with the Rebel series. But the clone troopers themselves that are on board that Star Destroyer, more specifically Jesse, that is the most interesting part of this episode, I think, how their arc was concluded. To see them go from brothers and loyal to the Jedi to transforming into mindless drones that are executing an order they really inside of them do not believe in. But they were bred this way, with an inhibitor chip inside them that will circumvent their will and their reason, their logic. What this episode does not do is tie in with Revenge of the Sith. From the moment Siege of Mandalore started, we've always gotten hints of where we are at with the Revenge of the Sith timeline intertwined between them. As we saw Obi-Wan talking to Ahsoka, he let us know that right now the mission for Grievous is still going on and Count Dooku was dead. In the last episode, we saw Ahsoka talking to Windu and Yoda and that Jedi meeting where they are suspicious about Palpatine and that the dark side surrounds the Chancellor. More specifically, a plot to destroy the Jedi. This episode has none of that. It goes straight for the characters and we get to see their transition from what is seen as a leap of faith and how they ultimately survive. What I also can say definitively is I thought this episode would be longer. To be honest, it wasn't that long, about 25 minutes, give or take, and I was expecting at least an hour-long finale. And would it have helped? I think so. I think there's some things that were left unanswered still, but I'll let you be the judge of that once you finish watching the episode, and I'll be back with a spoiler review. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe for dailies. I'll see you tomorrow with a spoiler review, and may the Force be with you until then.